On March 7, 2025, thousands of scientists and supporters across the United States gathered in a powerful show of solidarity at the Stand Up for Science rallies protesting significant cuts to federal research funding under the Trump administration. This nationwide movement, with events in over 30 cities including Washington, D.C., Boston, and Seattle, highlighted the deep-seated concerns within the scientific community regarding the future of research and the integrity of scientific institutions. The atmosphere at these rallies was charged with defiance and urgency, with attendees chanting slogans like "Scientists will not be silenced" and "Facts over fear." In Washington, D.C., prominent figures such as Francis Collins, the former head of the National Institutes of Health, urged the crowd to recognize the vital contributions of science to society. "American science is of the people, by the people, and for the people," he declared, invoking the spirit of the Gettysburg Address to emphasize the significance of scientific progress in medicine and public welfare. The protests come in response to a series of executive actions by the Trump administration that have alarmed the scientific community. These decisions have included layoffs of thousands of researchers across federal agencies, attempts to limit funding for critical research, and the controversial termination of grants linked to politically sensitive topics. Atul Gawande, a public health researcher, lamented the personal toll of these policies, noting that scientists are being forced to abandon their careers and the dreams tied to their research due to a political agenda that often disregards empirical evidence. Among the gathered crowds were graduate students, professors, and activists, all united by the belief that scientific inquiry is under siege. Tatiana Prioleau, a PhD candidate at Duke University, carried a sign stating, "Science cures. Cuts kill." She expressed her concern that current and anticipated funding cuts would jeopardize not only her research but the future of many young scientists. "It feels like it's necessary that we come out and do this because this is for our own future," she said. The rally in Washington, D.C. served as a focal point, drawing attention to the nationwide movement while also fostering a spirit of celebration for science. Organizers, including Colette Delawala, emphasized that this was not merely a protest but a call to action to secure and expand federal research funding while advocating for the demilitarization of science from political influence. Delawala noted, "It's the Big Bang kickoff of us saving American science as an institution," reflecting the rally's broader implications for future scientific endeavors. While many protesters expressed their fears about the political climate surrounding science, there was also a palpable sense of hope and community. The gatherings, reminiscent of the 2017 March for Science, served as a reminder that the scientific community remains vibrant and deeply committed to its mission despite external pressures. As participants shared their stories and aspirations, they forged connections that could lead to future collaborations, emphasizing the resilience of science and its advocates. The events of March 7 marked a significant moment in the ongoing struggle to protect scientific research from political interference. With scientists and supporters vowing to continue their advocacy, the movement signals a critical juncture for science in America. As the nation moves forward, the outcomes of these protests could shape policies that either bolster or undermine the integrity of scientific inquiry in the years to come. The determination of the scientific community to unify and stand firm in the face of adversity suggests that regardless of the challenges ahead, the fight for science is far from over. In recent weeks, significant advancements in the fields of vaccine technology and genetic research have emerged, shedding light on the evolving landscape of medical science. Notably, Everest Medicines has initiated a groundbreaking clinical trial for its personalized messenger RNA mRNA cancer vaccine EVM16, while researchers at Johns Hopkins University have developed a novel strategy to enhance protein production in cells for treating rare genetic disorders. Everest Medicines has taken a significant step forward in cancer treatment by dosing the first patient in its first-in-human trial EVM16CX01. This trial, conducted at Peking University Cancer Hospital in China, aims to evaluate the immunogenicity, safety, and preliminary efficacy of the EVM16 vaccine, both as a standalone treatment and in combination with a programmed cell death protein 1 PD-1 antibody. The primary objective is to assess the vaccine's tolerability and safety. while secondary objectives will explore its immunogenicity and initial efficacy in advanced or recurrent solid tumors. Everest Medicines CEO Rogers Yongqing Luo emphasized the importance of this milestone, stating, "The first patient dosing marks a significant milestone in its clinical development of EVM16, indicating our proprietary tumor neoantigen AI-based algorithm system and mRNA technology platform have advanced to human trials." The company plans to file investigational new drug applications for its tumor-associated antigen vaccines in both the US and China later this year. Meanwhile, researchers at Johns Hopkins University have made strides in addressing rare genetic diseases characterized by insufficient cellular protein levels. By developing an innovative mRNA booster, scientists aim to enhance the production of specific proteins that are often deficient due to genetic mutations or missing gene copies. This approach involves attaching an artificial poly-A tail to mRNA molecules, which effectively prolongs the lifespan of these messengers and boosts protein output. Dr. Jeff Collar, a lead researcher on the project, explained, "We've taken advantage of this natural system by adding an artificial poly-A tail to mRNA. We can trick the cell into extending the lifespan of mRNA and boosting its protein output." In laboratory studies, the mRNA boosters demonstrated a remarkable ability to increase protein levels by 1.5 to 2 times in treated mice compared to controls. The implications of these studies are profound. With Everest Medicines advancing its mRNA cancer vaccine to human trials and Johns Hopkins researchers providing a potential new treatment avenue for rare genetic disorders through enhanced protein production, the landscape of therapeutic options is expanding rapidly. As these innovations progress, they hold promise not only for patients with cancer and genetic diseases but also for the broader field of personalized medicine. Future studies will likely focus on refining these approaches with the hope of translating them into effective treatments that improve patient outcomes and quality of life. In a powerful display of advocacy, Natalie Snider-Hoy, a graduate student in Wayne State University's cancer biology program, recently met with staff members from the U.S. Congress to stress the critical importance of continued funding for cancer research, as the landscape for scientific funding faces uncertainty, particularly under the current administration. Snider-Hoy's efforts highlight the urgency of addressing cancer-related health challenges through robust government support. The backdrop for Snider-Hoy's advocacy comes amid heightened concerns over federal budget cuts that threaten essential research funding. A recent rally in Madison, Wisconsin, dubbed "Stand Up for Science," drew over 1,000 supporters, including researchers, doctors, and patients, all united in their quest to protect scientific funding. Participating in similar nationwide demonstrations, these advocates voiced their fears of political interference in research and the potential consequences of reduced funding on public health. "I would not be here today without government-funded science," stated thyroid cancer survivor Karen Laum, underscoring the life-saving role of federal research investments. Wisconsin alone receives over $730 million annually from the National Institutes of Health (NIH) for research projects tackling various health issues including Alzheimer's and biomedical technology. However, recent proposals aimed at slashing indirect costs associated with research have sparked alarm among scientists and healthcare professionals. Maggie Stangees, a PhD student involved in the Madison rally, expressed her concerns about the growing political censorship in research, noting that the restriction of certain words in grant applications could hinder the progress of critical studies. The urgency of these discussions is further underscored by recent research breakthroughs. A study published in the Journal of Biological Chemistry has shown promising results for a plant-based compound called sulfuretin, which may halt cancer progression in laboratory settings. While the research is in its early stages, it raises questions about the potential application of sulfuretin as a future treatment option. Jamie Allen, an associate professor at Michigan State University, explained that sulfuretin's ability to inhibit an enzyme linked to cancer growth could pave the way for new therapeutic strategies. However, experts caution that these findings are preliminary and further research, including animal testing, is necessary before any clinical applications can be considered. As protests and advocacy efforts continue across the country, the message is clear: the future of cancer research and treatment hangs in the balance. The potential impact of budget cuts on scientific progress is a pressing concern that resonates deeply with patients and researchers alike. Former NIH Director Francis Collins highlighted the risk of losing momentum in health and science advancements, while patient advocates like Emily Whitehead, who benefited from innovative CRT cell therapy, reminded the crowd of the human stakes involved in funding decisions. Looking ahead, the collective advocacy efforts from students like Snider-Hoy, cancer survivors, and researchers emphasize a critical need for sustained investment in scientific research. As the nation grapples with these challenges, the call for action serves as a reminder that the fight against cancer, and indeed the future of public health, requires both political will and community support. The road ahead may be fraught with obstacles, but the resolve of those at the forefront of cancer research advocacy remains unwavering, illuminating the path toward innovative solutions and potential breakthroughs. In a significant technological breakthrough, Chinese researchers have unveiled the world's first artificial intelligence chip constructed from carbon-based materials, signaling a potential shift in the semiconductor landscape. Developed by a team from Peking University and Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications, this innovative chip employs a unique ternary logic system, allowing it to process data in 3 states, 1 zeros and a third state, thus outperforming conventional binary systems. The carbon nanotube CNT transistor chip represents a leap forward in the quest for faster, more efficient computing technologies. Unlike traditional silicon-based chips which have dominated the semiconductor market, the introduction of carbon nanotubes could pave the way for devices that are not only quicker but also significantly more energy efficient. The researchers highlighted the chip's remarkable performance in image recognition tasks, achieving flawless accuracy in experiments as detailed in the January issue of the journal Science Advances. Carbon nanotubes, which are incredibly thin tubes made from rolled-up sheets of graphene, are known for their exceptional mechanical and electrical properties along with remarkable stability. Historically, they have been utilized primarily as conductive additives in lithium-ion batteries. However, their superior electrical characteristics make them a promising candidate for next-generation semiconductor technology. The advantages of CNTs include higher carrier mobility and lower power consumption, as well as the potential for smaller transistor sizes, which could help address the limitations posed by Moore's law, the prediction that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles approximately every 2 years. As noted by the researchers, this development is not only a technical achievement but also a crucial step toward the realization of next-generation semiconductors that could redefine computing capabilities. This breakthrough could lead to a new era of computing technology that surpasses the current limitations of silicon, said a lead researcher involved in the project. The implications of this technology extend beyond just faster processing speeds. The ability to run AI tasks with increased efficiency could enhance applications across various fields, from data analysis to autonomous systems and beyond. As industries continue to explore the vast potential of artificial intelligence, innovations like the CNT chip will likely play a pivotal role in shaping the future of technology. Looking ahead, the successful integration of carbon-based chips into commercial products could revolutionize not only how we utilize AI but also the overall landscape of computing hardware. As research in this area continues to advance, the technology community will be watching closely for further developments that could potentially transform the semiconductor industry and the broader tech ecosystem. In a groundbreaking revelation that could reshape our understanding of the universe, scientists are proposing that gravity may fundamentally influence the nature of time itself. This intriguing hypothesis suggests that time as we perceive it might not merely be a linear progression dictated by physics but instead deeply intertwined with gravitational forces. Such a paradigm shift could lead to a substantial re-evaluation of established theories in cosmology and physics. At the heart of this theory is the idea that the experience of time is a natural consequence of the laws of physics, heavily influenced by gravitational fields. Paul Sutter, a prominent astrophysicist, emphasizes that we may need to build a whole new model to account for gravity's influence. This notion challenges the traditional view of time as a constant, suggesting that it may vary in relation to gravitational strength. For example, in regions of intense gravity such as near black holes, time could flow differently compared to areas with weaker gravitational pull. The implications of this theory extend far beyond academic curiosity. If gravity indeed plays a pivotal role in the flow of time, it could have profound effects on our understanding of the universe's structure and evolution. It might influence everything from the behavior of celestial bodies to the very fabric of spacetime. As researchers delve deeper, they may uncover new insights that could alter our grasp of fundamental concepts in physics. In parallel, advancements in space travel technology are making headlines with the announcement of a new nuclear fusion rocket called Sunbird, developed by UK-based startup Pulsar Fusion. This innovative spacecraft is designed to significantly reduce travel time across the solar system, having the journey to Mars to just 4 months. Utilizing a compact nuclear fusion engine, the Sunbird aims to propel cargo to distant planets much more efficiently than traditional chemical rockets. Pulsar Fusion's CEO highlighted that the technology is there, referencing the long-standing dream of nuclear propulsion that has remained largely unfulfilled since the 1950s. The company's dual direct fusion drive DDFD promises to deliver thrust at unprecedented speeds, potentially transforming how humanity explores space. The Sunbird could revolutionize not only cargo transport but also manned missions, making the prospect of interplanetary travel more feasible and safer for astronauts. Meanwhile, Eni, the Italian energy giant, is making strides in nuclear fusion research through a significant collaboration with the UK Atomic Energy Authority. They are set to construct the world's largest tritium management facility aimed at supporting the development of fusion energy. Eni's CEO Claudio Descalzi expressed confidence that fusion energy will be a game-changer in the global energy transition, promoting decarbonization and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. As these groundbreaking developments unfold, they highlight the pressing need for innovative solutions in both our understanding of the universe and our approach to energy. The intersection of advanced physics and engineering could pave the way for a new era in space exploration and sustainable energy, with the potential to address some of humanity's most pressing challenges. Looking ahead, the scientific community is poised on the brink of major discoveries that could redefine our understanding of time, space, and energy. As researchers deepen their investigations into the relationship between gravity and time, and as companies like Pulsar Fusion and Eni push the boundaries of technology, the future holds exciting possibilities. The coming years may unveil a new chapter in scientific exploration, characterized by breakthroughs that could forever alter our perception of reality.